Okay, it's been long enough. Let's start some fucking drama. Brezzo is a commentary YouTuber I've discussed previously on this channel because he clickbaited tragedy when it came to Technoblade being diagnosed with cancer, milking the situation over and over and over so that he could keep making videos, keep making profit, and keep gaining subs off of someone else's misfortune. It was embarrassing and his clickbait was shocking and disgusting. So many people mocked him, called this dude fucking weird, and said donate the profits from these videos to charity, to which he only donated $300, which if most people know, 100% wasn't the earnings of those videos in full. But last year, we thought Brezzo may have learned, and that they wouldn't do this again. Obviously, we gave Brezzo too much faith, because this low-life scumbag has done it again, but this time revolving around a literal death, making 10 videos in 2 days about the situation, and milking the tea of drama to get some free views and take his deadbeat channel somewhere further than dying in the fucking grave. So let's discuss it, is what I would be saying, but before this video begins, if you are new to the channel, please do consider subscribing. I make videos every single day discussing situations that interest me, aiming for 100k, and I'm back to daily uploading. I posted 2 videos yesterday, and found out you should not upload twice in a day, because neither of them did well, so if you didn't get the chance to see them, I'd suggest watching them. They're in-depth videos on 2 different situations, and I would appreciate the support. That being said, you can also follow me on Twitter, and let's get onto the subject. This all started when Brezzo posted a video titled Technoblade, Thank You for Everything. And for the first time in 7 videos, it did well. He finally got some good views again. Obviously recognizing that, he realized he needed to run with this as far as he possibly could. So he did. He just kept uploading about it. We then got the following. I am very disappointed. Rip Technoblade. If you're a Technoblade fan, watch this. YouTuber caught lying about Technoblade's death. Technoblade got added to Minecraft. Wholesome. This channel is disgusting. Really ironic video where he calls out a channel that was milking the Technoblade situation for videos by including YouTuber reactions to it, which is practically the same thing he did. I found Technoblade Pig in Minecraft and is the DreamSMP ending, which is by far the most disrespectful video here. Why is your first question after someone literally dies to ask, oh, is the Minecraft series gonna go on without them? There's more videos like this, I'm not gonna go over it, I think you get the idea, but I think it's important we delve into some of them in specifics and give them a look, because they are embarrassing. Brezzo recently uploaded a video titled, I donated $3,000 to Technoblade's charity, a video in which he shows that he's donated the money he earned from his videos so far to charity. Now, to be clear, this won't be all the money he earned, and within the video, he says those videos are basically dead, so at this point they're barely gonna gain $1 per day. That's completely untrue. If we go through the channel, one of them is gaining 6,000 views per hour right now, which is a lot of views and a lot of money. So no, these videos aren't dead in the water like he says, but regardless, the major point I have is how he's used this situation to get so many views off of this topic. He's continuously milked it, making 10 videos about this man's death, instead of just making one video, giving his thoughts, not monetizing it, and then if he really wanted to donate money to charity, he could have donated out of his own pocket. Making a bunch of videos to make that money is insane, and it's obvious his intent was to grow his channel from this, which is kind of gross considering he's piggybacking off of the death of a man to get those views. But regardless, a point Jalen made in their video is there's actually screenshots of Brezzo talking about back when Technoblade got diagnosed with cancer, their mother saying they'd be eating good after she heard Brezzo talk about Technoblade being diagnosed with cancer, which is insane, and it obviously shows this dude doesn't have the best of intentions when it comes to milking this person's death. It's embarrassing. Why would you make these videos? And to clickbait it so much, like, if you're a Technoblade fan, watch this. And the DreamSMP ending one is obviously very disrespectful, but I feel like that would be pointless to highlight. But this isn't the only example of embarrassing videos. His videos on DreamSMP Official, a channel that's milked this situation by making videos about YouTuber reactions to Technoblade's death, attempts to call them out for something he's arguably done to the same extent. Milk this situation. Brezzo complains that this channel's making 1 to 2 minute videos and getting millions of views by just using tweets or other people's footage, when arguably he's done practically the same thing, albeit this is his own content, but really his content is 1 to 2 minutes, very easy to make. He shows some images on screen about something and then he uploads it, gets his free attention, and then fucks off. Like, I completely agree with almost every criticism Brezzo provides towards this DreamSMP official channel. I believe what they're doing is incredible incredibly scummy too. But how is Brezzo of all people the person to make this video? You made 10 videos in 2 days about this guy's death. You've done the same thing. Now Brezzo, as I said, does have some fair points against this channel, like the fact they make up screenshots to make their points, but Brezzo also has some really bad points. Brezzo uses the fact he received an email from some random anonymous source that said this person won't give money to charity as proof the DreamSMP official channel won't give money to charity like they claim at the start of the video.
But this guy, he just puts a massive disclaimer in the start, and it's a fake disclaimer. He will not donate any of the money, as we can see in this email, and then just grabs the money and dips.
Brezzo just claims it outright, as if some random anonymous email with no evidence proves literally anything. That's the amount of effort that goes into this content. But there's another video I think we should discuss. Is the DreamSMP ending? A video of which the like to dislike ratio has been destroyed, with almost double the dislikes to likes. This video goes over a Reddit thread about whether the DreamSMP will end because of Technoblade's passing. Why is this the first thing you'd come to after someone dies? Why at this point do we care about a fucking Minecraft roleplay literally a day when this was uploaded after the member you're discussing died? How low do you have to be to prioritize a Minecraft SMP over someone else's life as your biggest concern? But I don't think it's fair to go solely at Brezzo for this. There are various other creators who've done similar things, like a guy called It's Owen who had 3.5 million subscribers and made a clickbait video where he claimed Mr. Beast said his final goodbyes to Technoblade, which simply was completely untrue, and It's Owen was banned from YouTube for this video. Now, who knows if he'll get his channel back, because YouTube is very flippant with their decisions and we have no idea if this was a false ban. Literally nobody knows. This is unfortunately becoming a very big problem in the Minecraft community, with channels popping up left, right and center making videos like this to profit off of this situation, including the one Brezzo called out, DreamSMP Official, which I believe is by far the worst offender in this situation. Since Technoblade's passing, DreamSMP Official has created a tribute to Technoblade. Dream says goodbye to Technoblade. Hypixel's tribute to Technoblade. DreamSMP says goodbye to Technoblade. TommyInnit says goodbye to Technoblade. Streamers say goodbye to Technoblade. Hypixel Lobby saying goodbye to Technoblade. Technoblade's memorial on Hypixel. Technoblade's thoughts about the end. Technoblade in the news. Elon Musk says goodbye to Technoblade after death. Philza builds statue for Technoblade. More streamers say goodbye to Technoblade. Philza didn't know what Technoblade meant. The end of the DreamSMP. Mr. Beast said goodbye to Technoblade. Wilbur and Philza share their best Technoblade moments. Stampy says goodbye to Technoblade. Technoblade gets added to Minecraft. Dream talks about Technoblade on podcast. Skippy's last goodbye to Technoblade. Technoblade embarrassed about death. Technoblade first and last moments on DreamSMP. Wilbur Soot's last time meeting Technoblade. Technoblade fans got Techno tattoos. Technoblade's brother. And Dream says sorry. Imagine making this many videos, and all of these have hundreds of thousands, some of these millions upon millions of views about this situation. This is a channel that lives and dies based on milking this guy's death, and has 500,000 subscribers from creating scummy, disingenuous, and gross content just like this. I mean, half of these videos are just blatantly untrue, like the video titled Technoblade's Thoughts About the End, which was messages Technoblade had shared years before he died. And Mr. Beast said goodbye to Technoblade, something that didn't happen. This channel actively and intentionally maliciously spreads misinformation about Technoblade's death and produces videos regardless of how disrespectful it is, milking this death for profit. This is insane. This channel has garnered millions of views off of this topic. It's ridiculous. The amount of money this channel must have raised is insane. And I know they say they're gonna donate the revenue to charity, but I couldn't fucking care less. You're milking someone's death for almost 30 videos, and it's been 3 days since he died. What the fuck? Surely at some point there's to be a switch that clicks in your head to tell you, what the fuck am I doing? This is wrong, I should stop this. But I guess some people in this world genuinely couldn't care less about exploiting an innocent man's death. Fuck these people, man. I can't stand any channel who does this type of shit. Milk a tragedy for this many videos. If you want to make one video that's a tribute, if you want to make other videos discussing something important about the situation, like really big news, I respect that. If you're gonna make 31-minute videos about this guy's death, you're a scumbag, dude. And I would have ended the video here, but I have something a little more skeptical to bring you. Now, this could be literally nothing, so I thought I'd put it at the end so it doesn't affect the rest of the content otherwise, but looking into Brezzo's video where he claims to have donated $3,000, there's a lot of discrepancies between what he shows and what we should actually be seeing on this website. Okay, so right here in my video, you were supposed to see a clip from Brezzo's video, a clip that would show you Brezzo donating this $3,000 and some of the concerns surrounding it. The only clip I have is is from Lanza's tweet because Brezzo took down this video even though he said he wouldn't after people called him out for faking this donation. He also uploaded a response to his allegations, so I'll get to that in a second. But first, let's get back on subject. Here's Lanza's clip explaining what happened.
So I've been looking into this Technoblade milking situation, and this video by Brezzo where he donated $3,000 to the charity, all the money he apparently made off of his multiple YouTube videos milk his death. Take a good look at that $3,000 right there. Tell me if you guys notice that there's something weird going on.
We're gonna donate $3,000. Let's click I'm not a robot. Yeah, let's just get it over with.
I'm sure you guys saw that right there. If y'all didn't notice, let me go back a bit. You see how it has the comma under the 3,000?
Not a robot.
You see that? That's the real 3,000. He actually put 3,000 in the computer. But, hold up.
Yeah,
you see in the little jump cut, the comma is gone. So this motherfucker inspect elemented to make it look like $3,000 when he probably sent in $1. He thought he was sneaky, bruh. He was trying to be a sneaky son of a bitch. But I saw this when I saw this video, and I knew I couldn't let this dude try to get away with it.
Firstly, I did a test donation myself. The donation button at the bottom does not say the value you're donating. Brezzo added that in himself to make it look like he was donating a specific amount when we simply couldn't verify it because every other part of that page is censored by Brezzo. Secondly, at one point very noticeably within the video, you can see Brezzo on the page where it shows how much he's donating to this charity, and in between cuts the value he's donating changes from $3,000 with a semicolon to just the number 3,000 with no punctuation. It's very obvious he inspect elemented the number here, and in between cuts something might have happened, so we had to rewrite it or change it, and fucked up. He faked this donation. Now, we don't know by how much. He might have actually still donated the full value, and he just wanted this to look bigger for the video, so he made it more dramatic and wrote the number on a button that doesn't normally show the number. Or, he faked the number, could have donated any amount, and didn't want anyone to be skeptical of it. If that's the case, this is fucking embarrassing. Imagine pretending to donate this money that wouldn't have even been the exact amount he'd already earned from this content already, and not even actually donating that amount. If that's the case, Brezzo, what the fuck, dude? At this point, all we can ask him to do is show an invoice from his bank very clearly, refresh, show there could be no kind of altercation here, but even then, how are we supposed to trust this dude? He's so clearly intentionally dishonest. Why would he do this with the number? Okay, insane update. I didn't expect this to happen only a few hours before this video comes out, but Brezzo has responded to the allegations that he'd faked the donation, and he completely admits it in this 6-minute long video titled "The Truth About My Donation" with a thumbnail that says fake ? So even now he's clickbaiting the fucking donation. But whatever, let's give this video a look.
Okay, so recently you probably have seen a video like this, or a video like this, or this, or even this, and I want to just kind of sit down and talk about some stuff. You know, I'm not trying to act like, oh, I am the victim here. No, I'm not trying to do any of that bullshit. You know, I just want to talk about certain stuff. So you see, for the past couple of days, there's been tens, if not maybe hundreds of videos made on me, how I am the worst YouTuber that exists for making Technoblade related videos, and just a bunch of other stuff, and even videos like this. YouTube needs to terminate this disgusting channel. You know, that type of stuff. People might think that I'm used to, but in reality, that gives me the biggest pressure in the world. And let me tell you what all of these channels talk about. They talk about me saying, oh, I will donate all the money to charity, and they're like, oh, but there's no proof, and oh, we're gonna have to wait so long for proof, and that really pressures me. You have no idea how hard that pressures me. And my initial idea to wait for weeks and weeks to make a video donating all the money to charity feels useless. I feel useless doing that, because for all these weeks, this hate will be just soaked up to the point where in a couple of weeks, people will not give a fuck that I donated all. People won't give a fuck because there's just gonna be videos and videos about me using Technoblade's death for views, you know? In a couple of weeks, there's not gonna be this effect where, oh, he actually did it. So yeah, after all that pressure, I basically pulled a speed moment. Just like him lighting fireworks in his room without thinking with a brain, I decided to make the video literally right now without thinking with a brain. And as you can see, I got exposed for inspect elementing the donation, aka not putting a comma whenever there was a cut or something like that. And you know, a really dumb mistake for me to make. That just kind of shows my desperation, because how could I have not seen that? Really, how could I have not added the comma when I tried to donate the money? Well, because instead of $3,000, I ended up donating $300. The donation was real to an extent. I basically donated $300 out my pocket, but I didn't add Technoblade's $2,600, whatever it was. And I said that I donated it from my own pocket, but in reality, I don't even have that much money in my bank account. I literally don't. I have like, I think over 1,000, and that's it, because I'm a big spender. I just like spending money, and yeah, I just don't have that money.
Okay, so Brezzo admits they didn't donate the $3,000 like they'd promised, like they'd told their fans they were going to in this video where they clickbaited donating $3,000. They'd only donated $300. And they say this is because they just wanted the hate to go away, and that they didn't even have the money to pay this donation anyway. So why lie? They've been so malicious and so dishonest in this situation, and it's fucking embarrassing that this dude would fake a $3,000 donation to a cancer support charity because he didn't want to get backlash for making 10 videos milking a guy's death from cancer. Everything here is your own fault and your own problem, and it is embarrassing that you in any way think you have any right to sit on your platform, sit on your soapbox, and call out other channels like DreamSMP Official when you are actively lying about donating money to cancer support charities. You're a liar, you're dishonest, and you've milked a guy's death for views and clout. You've got so many subs out of this guy's death, and you think you have a right to sit on your channel and act like, oh guys, it was because I didn't have the money. And then you continue to go on to say this, like anyone's gonna believe you.
So, in my very genius 10,000 IQ Einstein brain, I thought, okay, let's just get this massive pressure off my chest, and let's just act like I donated the money, and when I actually receive the money, then I'm gonna donate it for real.
Yeah. Totally, why not? I definitely 100% believe the guy who lied about how much he earned from milking Technoblade's cancer diagnosis in the past, who only donated $300 back then and claimed it was all he earned for those videos, and the guy who said he would be eating good after his mother found out about the Technoblade cancer diagnosis, and the guy who lied about his $3,000 donation to Technoblade's charity after being called out for milking this situation for 10 videos in 2 days, is definitely telling the truth. He'll 100% donate that money after he's paid by YouTube at the end of this month. Definitely, I see no reason to doubt or be concerned about the validity of this dude's statements in regards to his donations surrounding Technoblade's cancer and death. Why would I have any reason to doubt you, Brezzo? How are you not ashamed of yourself? Lying about donating so much money for this dude's cancer diagnosis and subsequently this dude's death from cancer. How do you not feel fucking disappointed in yourself? There is absolutely no doubt in my mind this dude won't donate the $3,000 he claimed he would to the charity. I believe his intent is to pocket a large portion. The $3,000 wouldn't have even been all the money he earned anyways, as I highlighted, and honestly I don't trust a word that comes out of Brezzo's mouth. That being said, that's all the updates I have for you, so back to me of the past outroing this video. This is weird. With that being said though, if you are new to the channel, please do consider subscribing. I make videos on topics that interest me, and if you clicked on this one, you'll probably click on another one I've made. I made 2 videos yesterday, so if you want to check them out. The first time I've ever double uploaded, so I'd appreciate the support. Both of them tanked. Never double uploading again. I learned very quickly you're not supposed to do that on YouTube. If you want to subscribe, aiming for 100k. I'm almost there. It's been a goal I've had in my mind for a long time. We're only 3,000 away now, so if you'd like to help me get there, that would mean a lot, and I could give you a big hug or something. I don't know. What do you want? Anything. I'll give you anything. Please. You can also check out my Twitter if you'd like to support me over there. And if I ever manage to make content like Brezzo's, please put me down. That was dark. Okay, peace!
Says she wanna rock with a nigga like me. I'm a stylish guy. Spend a little guap with a nigga like me. We can catch a fly. Says she wanna rock with a nigga like me.